I'm working in my Christmas Traveler's Notebook insert today, and I'm showing you how I set up my 12 Days of Christmas devotional, the devotional that I'm using, and some tips and tricks for getting a devotional done during this busy holiday season. It's Christmas, y'all. Well, hello and welcome to Pink Paper Peppermints. My name is Melissa and I'm so glad you're here. I wish you a very Merry Christmas and I hope that you are having a wonderful holiday season. Today we are going to be working in my 12 Days of Christmas devotional. I'm going to be sharing with you how I'm doing it, how I have it set up, and the devotional that I'm using. The book that I'm working in is from my Happy Christmas collection, which you saw there, and the actual Traveler's Notebook insert comes with a cover and 6 snow pages in different colors, which I'll show you here. 6 snow pages like this, and what I've done is on the back of the snow pages, instead of printing more snow pages, I use these pattern papers that also are part of that collection, and so I've printed a different pattern paper on the back of each of the snow pages, and I'm going to flip through real quick here and show them to you. They're all vintagey retro in these bright Christmas colors that I love so much. And I think that I really like doing it this way. I've tried doing the double-sided and I can usually make that work, but I really like having the variety of the different pattern papers on the backs of these. So while we're looking at the rest of these pages, I wanted to tell you that the Christmas devotional that I'm using is really cool. I kind of came across it by accident. It's a 12 Days of Christmas devotional. It's very simple. It's free, and it's by Tomlin, who is a recording artist, and it was actually done a few years ago when his album Adore came out, and that album, the music goes with the devotional, which makes it super cool, and I will put all the links to that in the description below. So that is the theme of my book, Adore, and I kind of took that devotional and I kind of added my own spin to it, so you'll see as we go through what I did. But so to start off with the book, what I usually do is put a pocket in the front, because I like to put a little pocket in the front. I'm using some ephemera from the Happy Christmas kit, and I like to put my tags and labels and things in there so that I can just grab them real quick while I'm working on my pages. And so then I start working on the cover page, and I was trying all different little pieces here, and I ended up, I think, using a doily, which is kind of my go-to for covers. I just think it looks so pretty. And I decided to sew it on. So you can see I just used a zigzag stitch with my variegated thread that I love, and I'll link that below, and just sewed around the circle of the doily, and it went right through to the other side, and that's no problem. I'll cover that up with some journaling or something. So the next thing I'm going to do is work on the title, and I'm just using some thicker type sticker letters from Hobby Lobby. And one of the things that I really wanted to do with this book is to make it quick and simple, because I really wanted to complete this 12-day devotional, and it's Christmas and I know I'm going to be busy, so I wanted to keep it really simple. So I'm going to use a lot of sticker letters in this book, and hopefully it'll give you some ideas of ways to use them. I really like that particular font. It's really whimsical and fun. So I added some icicles and some sequins, as you can see there, to that title page, and then I'm ready to work on my first page. So when I first started, I wasn't really sure how I was going to do it, and I thought I might do every page differently, but I knew that I wanted to use these labels for each of the 12 days, and these are from my mini junk journal kit that's part of the Happy Christmas collection, and I just typed on the typewriter all 12 days, the titles for all 12 days. And so that was the only thing that I knew I was going to keep the same. But as I started working, I kind of came up with a little formula. And I think that that's really important for a book like this, where you know you're going to be busy and you really want to finish it, is to have kind of a formula of how you're going to do each page. So you can see here I've attached a journal card with some sewing to a piece of pattern paper. And this is from my pattern paper kit. And that's another thing that's great about a pattern paper collection, where everything matches. This is actually some of my printable washi, which I'm going to use to attach that paper to the page. And I just wanted to show you that it's the same pattern, but the scale is different for the washi. So that makes it look better with the smaller washi than with the larger pattern paper, but it still matches. So the important thing about the pattern papers is that having all the same colors, and it makes it really easy to keep a theme like this and to have a formula. So you can see here I'm using a card. This is actually from my Joyous Noel collection, and I'm using that journal card with that same striped paper in a different color, and I've set up the same number with the title for that page on the bottom left there. And this is kind of becoming my formula. And I realized that I really like that striped paper. So I decided to use that in different colors with the journal card. And then you can see here the label with a little embellishment and some tinsel for each page. And that makes it so much easier when you kind of decide ahead of time how you're going to do it. And you can always vary from that if you want to. But when you need to set up a book like this and you need it to be quick and efficient, this is a great way to do that. So I decided to mimic the title with sticker letters on each page, and I really liked how that came out, and I'll show you at the end. We'll do a flip through of the pages that I have so far, but it's a really neat look. So this is a journal card from the Happy Christmas collection, one of my favorites, and it talks about Jesus being the light of the world. And you can see I've followed that same formula here with an embellishment and the label sticker. This is my washi, and another fun thing about the washi is I made it thick so that you could use it thick, but you can also cut it into smaller strips and just size it to the size that you need. And I've printed it on clear sticker paper here, but you can also print it on solid sticker paper, and that works as well. And I'm just using sticker letters again to spell out light of the world. And there's that beautiful card. I just love that image and that scripture about Jesus being the light of the world. So this is day 4, and I'm putting the label down, and I'm going to do the same thing. I know that I have this pieces of ephemera from the kit that's got a little nativity, and I love this because it's the electrified Holy Night. I think that's so funny. But I'm just going to cut that out and just use the nativity part of it for this kit. And I'm going to attach it to the label just like I did with the other embellishments, and I'm going to put the journal card on the other side. That journal card is from my Comfort and Joy Christmas journal card collection, and it's one of my favorites. I just love that phrase from that Christmas carol. And so then I'm going to do the same thing, and on the backs of these, I don't think I mentioned, I'm leaving space to journal about the devotional, the scriptures, and just my thoughts for that part of the devotional. And then I'm going to add the sticker letters. And so this is day 5 I've already done, and I'm just following that same pattern. This particular card is from my Comfort and Joy collection, but it was a bonus. So if you didn't purchase the bundle, you won't have that card, but do sign up for my newsletter because I often bring those bundles back with the bonuses if you like that. And I'm just attaching it again with some of my printable washi that matches the pattern paper on the other side. And then because this is about Jesus's name, I wanted to use his name flashcard from my flashcard set, and I just trimmed it down a little bit so it would fit behind that journal card. And then I took some of the word art, and instead of cutting it apart, I just left it whole so that it could be like a little pull-out tag there from the pocket. So for day 6, I did something a little different. I couldn't find a journal card that I really liked for this day. It's God with Us, Emmanuel. And I remembered this giant journaling tag that is also part of the Happy Christmas collection, and I knew that I wanted to use that. So I just got a journal card to use kind of as a template and cut around it on the tag and made that my journal card. And I typed the word Emmanuel on my typewriter, and I did God with Us with the letter stickers on the other side. And I really liked that. I think that might be my favorite page so far of the 6 pages. So the way the book works out, there are 6 pages, and then there's a double page spread, and then there's another 6 pages. And so I have something special planned for this middle page spread, which I am going to show you in the next video. And then I'm also going to show you the next 6 pages. Probably that will be after Christmas when I finish those 6 pages, but I'll do a full flip through for you then. Right now I just want to show you what we have so far, and you can see how fun it is to go through and just read those titles of Jesus as you go through each page. It's really, I don't know, there's something about it that I really love. Well, if you enjoyed this video, I think that you will really like this video that I'm going to show you here. This is 3 ways to save your Christmas ephemera. So things like tags and receipts and wrapping paper. I'm showing you 3 fun ways to save those in this video, and I will link it for you here in just a minute. I want to thank you so much for sharing and liking and commenting. It helps my channel so much when you do that, and I really, really appreciate it when you share. And I want to tell you Merry Christmas. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. I'm going to take a little bit of time off to spend with my family, but I will be here after Christmas, probably before New Year's. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas filled with peace and grace, and I'll see you next time here on Pink Paper Peppermints.